Hello everyone, and this is June here, and I hope all of you are keeping well and you are being mindful enough. So here I am in the present moment, and I'm very happy to share some more information and the useful ones on mindfulness with all of you today. Well, did you observe something? I guess you did. I said I'm here in the present moment. Now, if you have observed this, you must be thinking that why did I have to use the sentence that I am here in the present moment? Am I not supposed to know? Of course. But what I just did was I affirmed. Yes, today we are going to talk about mindfulness affirmations. But before I speak about mindful affirmations, it is important for us to know what affirmation exactly is. Well, I know most of you know what affirmations are, but in case if you have some doubt or some of you are not too sure what exactly affirmation is, then let me just quickly tell you that affirmations are nothing but they are just positive statements. And these statements help you to challenge, it helps you to overcome the negative thoughts. It helps you to combat the turmoil that goes in our mind. So when you repeat them often, but of course you have to believe in what you're saying, okay, you start making the positive changes in your life, and in no time it becomes your lifestyle, and your mind gets conditioned to think in the positive way, and it is always in the present moment. You've got to try it out to believe it. So self-affirmation often helps to mitigate the effects of stress. So now the question is how to create these positive affirmations. Well, you will find plenty of them if you just simply go and you search online and you just type mindful affirmation, or even as simple as affirmation or positive thinking. There would be plenty. So yeah, there are custom made affirmations for you which you might just be more than happy to use, and most of them relate to you. However, in case if you want to customize and you're looking for some specific changes and they're very personal in nature, this is what you should keep in mind in order to create positive affirmations. Step number 1, start with the words I am. Now, they are the most powerful words in the English language, and I'm sure you have heard of the affirmation which says, I am enough. It is super powerful. You can try to see the change in you in few days. The next step is use the present tense, the simple present tense. Do not use a sentence which denotes that something is awaiting for you in the future tense, because the moment you use a sentence which is future in nature, that means you are lacking that. Now, you might just contest me and say that, well, that's true, I don't have that in this present moment, so why do I affirm something which is not true? Well, here why you need to affirm, because when you acknowledge that you have it with you already, and not just that, but you believe in that and you're experiencing in all that goodness or all that you want to achieve, you've already achieved, you start experiencing that energy, and the words when you affirm, it becomes very powerful. So that's the reason that you have to be very mindful about the tense that you're using in the sentence. The next, well, of course, it goes without saying, it has to be in positive in nature. Well, that's a very self-explanatory, isn't it? Otherwise, it won't be called positive affirmation. The next important step is very important. Please keep in mind to keep it as brief as possible. Do not really get into a long sentence, because longer your sentences are, well, confusion is more. And it is also tad difficult for you to remember. So it's always good to have a small, brief, and affirmation which is very crisp and easy to remember. The next is make your affirmation very specific, please. Well, most of us, we come up with affirmation which is quite ambiguous in nature. Like, for example, if you wish to achieve a certain position in your organization, you're looking for a promotion. Now, if you affirm that, well, I see myself that I'm promoted, well, that is okay, but it's not good enough because, well, what do you see as you being promoted as? Do you see yourself promoted as a senior executive or a manager or a team leader or a vice president? What is it that you have specific in your mind? Another thing, if you want something to achieve within a particular date, be mindful about mentioning the date, as in, well, I'm very happy to be promoted as the vice president of the company, and I see myself working successfully on so and so date. Okay, so that becomes very specific, and you can energize one particular date or month. So instead of saying that I am experiencing this within so many months, that again leads to a lot of confusion. So as I said, it has to be now, and if there is a specific date that you're looking at, then make it now and ensure that date is being mentioned within the month and year. The next step is it is advisable to include an action word ending with ing. Okay, that also means it is a continuous. So ing always denotes that something which is recurring in your life. Yes, currently I am happy, and when you say that I am happy and I'm enjoying my life every moment, you see, enjoying, that means I am happy and I'm reaping the benefits and I'm cherishing the happiness continuously. It is not just that I'm happy now. For me, happiness is an ongoing process which I enjoy. And last but not the least, you can also include a dynamic emotion or a feeling word that you feel very attached to, something that you can relate to, or you're very close, or any word which is very close to your heart. And this is absolutely personal in nature, not mandatory, but it's just an optional. So mindfulness affirmation, for example, I am here in the present moment. I enjoy every bit of life. I have the power within me to change whatever is not serving me at the current moment. I focus on my happiness, come what may. Challenges only make me grow, and I grow through my challenges. I am mindful and I am aware of my body and my space. Now, if you have observed in all of these sentences, they have the present tense here. More importantly, don't just keep parroting the affirmation. For example, I am here in the present moment. I am here in the present moment. I am here in the present moment. No, that doesn't work. Parroting doesn't work, because when you are repeating something every day, it's not a chant, okay? That means you are trying to make yourself believe that you're not in the present moment. Well, that's not what we want. We are just acknowledging. And when we acknowledge, only once is enough. But that once a day, or maximum maybe twice a day, like when you wake up the first thing in the morning and before you go off to sleep, you can affirm once again. So when you're affirming a sentence like, I have the power to change what does not serve me. So have that power, feel that energy. That's very important. I am here in the present moment and I'm happy and I'm enjoying my life every moment. So when you do it with this belief, that is when the affirmation, or that is when you are actually raising your frequency. Until then, it's not good enough. It's lukewarm. I'm not saying that it will not work for you, but why to do anything which is half-baked? Let's put 100% into it, and let's put all our mind into it. So everybody, wishing you all the best Once again, be mindful, create your mindful affirmation, change your life. You have the power within you. Yes, and only you can create your destiny. Well, I hope you find this podcast of mine useful, like my previous postcard, or even more. So, on this note, I leave all of that information with you, and I'm signing off. Thank you for listening to me once again. Wishing you all the best. Good luck, guys.